My nigga too for the goat, these other niggas basic.
Say what? No nigga wrist a silver chain around his neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the A.T.L show.
My nigga too for the goat, these other niggas basic.
Say what? No nigga wrist a silver chain around his neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the A.T.L show.
Just-in-time accessories definitely have the bling and everything in between. TeAma Copeland is your independent paparazzi agent. Join her live online Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join her on Facebook at TeAma Sweetness Copeland or her fan page, Just-in-Time Accessories, or you can find her on YouTube at TheAnthonyBrownShow. That once again is Just-in-Time Accessories. Everything is only $5. Nickel and lead-free jewelry. TeAma Copeland, independent paparazzi agent. Just-in-Time Accessories definitely have the bling and everything in between. Check her out.
The Shepherd's Heart AME Church of Royal Palm Beach. Contemporary worship for this present age. At the Shepherd's Heart, we're centered on Christ, focused on family, and united in love. We are a come-as-you-are church. No dress code, no judgment, no kidding. The Shepherd's Heart AME Church, where the pastor is yours truly, Reverend Liam South. We're an out-of-the-box ministry. Come, break out of the box with us.
Exotic Oil Masters. Our quality has no competition. Top quality grade A fragrance oils. You can contact Anthony or Junior at 828-471-OILS or 828-705-OILS. Or you can go to the website at www.exoticoilmasters.com. Our quality has no competition. Exotic Oil Masters. Check us out. Exotic Oil Masters.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Get in here, everybody. Get in here. I don't know what Legacy is going on, but I saw Legacy backstage just jamming like he was doing a two-step all by himself.
Let me tell you why.
Welcome.
He got his stimmy check. He got that stimulus. He don't know how to act. You got that stimmy?
Got that stimmy.
No, they ain't gonna give him there.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Anthony Brown Show, this segment we call the A.T.L. I'm joined tonight by the very lovely, the very beautiful, pretty in pink, her lip gloss is hot, Miss TeAma Sweetness. What's going on, TeAma?
That's that new banana lip gloss.
And also we have the very bold, the very beautiful, the very luscious, the very our culture, and the pretty and sassy at the same time, Miss T Savage.
Hey, everybody.
Mr. What you call him, Shorty Mac?
Oh God.
Shorty do up. Shorty do up.
So fresh and so clean, Mr. Stylish himself, Mr. Legacy the Great.
What it is, baby? What it is? A.T.L, we in this bitch.
There's just no stopping him. Where's your remote control, T Savage?
Right here. I got a big one and I got a little one. Which one we need tonight?
Well, we need the little
We
one.
need the big one because he got a little person, a complex. So.
Oh God. Here we go. Here we go. Already. Already.
I mean, I'm just stating facts.
Well, listen. We have a very interesting topic tonight. It's are the stimulus and unemployment checks actually helping the economy? That's very interesting. I was just talking to a friend of mine earlier today about it, and actually he and I both was kind of torn in between. I was thinking, this is just my opinion, I was thinking, yes, it could be helping the economy because when people receive their coins, they're spending them. They don't have to spend them, but they're spending them in the economy, in the marketplace. So in that sense, I can say yes, it's helping the economy. Where I'm saying it's not helping the economy, which is probably not really the economy, but I'm saying that we as a people, usins, we don't know how to budget our money, utilize it, and do the proper thing. You know, you get $1,400 on Monday, and already Wednesday you're broke. And
No, it'd be like Tuesday.
Oh, the next day.
Yeah, it don't even be till Wednesday because they done bought 3-4 pairs of shoes.
You know what I'm saying?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You know.
So when this topic was presented to me, I was like, okay, we'll talk about it, but I don't see how it's going to last for the duration of the show. But who knows? You know, it very well may. You know, it depends on what you all have to say about it. But
what do you say, Savage? What are we gonna do, eh?
Danielle, I sent you the link in case you wanted to come on, and you and one other person. Did you send it to Ezra Legacy?
Yes, I think Ezra working tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I think.
But I did send it out.
Yeah, because I know he would have a lot to say on this topic. But
you'll text me if we get off or get on a break or something, and then I'll tell him to come on.
Okay. So what do you all have to say?
I feel like it's helping if the people are doing the right thing with the money, because that little 1,400, that 1,400 could possibly save somebody's life at this point if they're not working and they don't have food. It could be a lifesaver for some people. Other people probably just taking it and blowing it. I mean, I took mine and paid bills with it. Paid up some bills because I wanted it to be used for something that I could have something to show for, not just some shoes that's going to wear out or outfit that's going to, get dingy after a while. But that's just my opinion. But I'm sure most people are not spending it on their bills. So I'm looking at these kids with new shoes and clothes, like it's Christmas time.
Right?
Well, I'm going to say this. I'm the piggyback off of Savage.
You just want to get on my back. You left yourself open for that one.
Oh, God.
You left yourself open. What you supposed to get mad? What?
Just woosah. Just woosah on the Legacy. Just woosah.
Here to breathe.
I made you mad. I apologize.
You know what you make me. Man. But to piggyback off of what Savage said, listen, we're not even just talking about the 1,400. We're talking about if you are a mother or father who received a stimulus check and your children were filed on your tax return. Not only did you get 1,400 for yourself, you received 1,400 for each child that was added to your tax return. So if you had 3 on there, it was your 1,400 times 3 more. Excuse me, times 3 more. So some people walk away with $4,200, $3,600 that, like you said, Savage, could have changed the dynamics of their living arrangement at least for a short period of time, especially if you got a job and that money came in. That money could have paid up some bills for a while and gave you a cushion because you didn't have to go in your pocket for however many months that money paid up bills for. I think that, like you said, Sammy, it's a double negative. I think it's an oxymoron because this money, especially like Tony said in our community, to most people it is not. It's looked at as a gift and not a necessity. Oh, it's raining money. They started giving out stimulus checks. You talking about you went from 1,200 to 600. By Christmas, we was on a $600 stimulus check. And most parents not only got 600 then, they got 600 plus another 600 for each individual that was on their tax return. So, to be honest, for the last 8 months, the government has been giving out money, and this money has been beneficial to most people who have had children on their tax return, and they've gotten it in abundance. And then to turn around and get another one a few months later, and they're still going to be in the hole because what people don't realize is when these stimulus checks drop, I want you to watch Walmart. I want you to watch Brand Smart. I want you to watch all of these companies. They know that these things are dropping. And I remember when the $600 stimulus check dropped, I watched them have like a 75-inch flat screen in Walmart that was $5.98. And going in Walmart, you don't realize, Tony, you're a professional Walmart. You got stock in Walmart. Mm-hmm. These folks were in this place buying these televisions with stimulus checks money. Well, how do you know it was stimulus check money? Because they wasn't in that bottom before the stimulus check dropped. So now these people are getting this non-taxable money and running through it, and still after they run through it, they're turning around and doing this again. I'm broke. And it's become a crutch because what most Americans have come to understand is that the United States government is not going to allow its people to a certain degree to go that far without. So my thing is, this is my thing. When I think about that right there, and I think about they got like $2 million for the first stimulus check, which was $1,200. They got $2 trillion on that. The next check, the next one, they got $1.8 trillion on the first one. The second one, which they issued out $600 on, they got $2 trillion to do that. And then this one right here that they just issued out, they got $1.9 trillion. So we're talking about almost $5 trillion, or a little bit over $5 trillion that they've gotten our government and issued out. But the crazy thing is, with with all this money that they're giving, I went back and looked and researched, they never gave away all of that money on the back end. So for the first trillions of dollars they got, they gave a lot of that money to big businesses like Ruth Chris, all these major companies that are already billionaire companies, they loaned them that money on top of their own money and gave the small people little to no money. And we are just taking the money, but we're not saying where is this money coming from and how is this money really helping us? Because I don't think that our government is giving out money like that and it's not gonna cost us in the long run.
Okay, so Mello said he kept most of the money. Hi, Miss Alma. Hi, Miss Mel. Carry on.
Hey, mommy.
I'm trying to remember the comments, but you kept riding out. I'm like, dang, I'm gonna forget what people said.
Tony can make them come back up, Saints. But it's just scary to me that these folks are handing out proms, but nobody has really asked for a itemized copy or printout of how this money is being spent and where is the rest of the money going to. Because I know if our government is issuing out money, everybody that signed off on that money also got a large portion of that money before we even got our funds.
Alma said, I feel as though people with kids should use the money that they receive from their kids to use it to benefit their child. As far as their future, invest in their child with that money. And I agree with you, Alma. I agree with you 100%. Because that was my original plan, but life got in the way. But I ain't go buy no Jordans or nothing. But that was the plan originally.
But let me tell you, it's some people within the time that it took the stimulus checks actually to be issued. Let's go with the first round. How long it took them to come in to help after people have been without jobs. They were so far in the hole to where they couldn't have did much for them. So the little bit that they was able to dig themselves out of, it covered that. But they were still in the hole because it took months for the first stimulus to come out. Let's be honest. Just to get on the unemployment thing, they computers was crashing. So if you was lucky to get on the unemployment list, you was blessed. But it was many that couldn't even get on. So when they did decide they do want to help them people are months in a hole on rent. The light company, if you look, FP&L has never been this far behind with people owing them money ever in history.
Yeah, so you're dead right.
Have each and every person and say, I'm gonna pay all this up to here, and I'm gonna give you this, then let them go. It's a lot of people still gonna be in the hole. Not everybody got kids by the bundle.
Yes, but my thing is, I'm all the way up, Donella. I think you echoing.
I muted him. Go ahead.
Okay, but TeAma, the money that they're giving us is only, that's like the money that they're giving people is really, like you said, it's not going to satisfy the finish.
Tony Friend. One day I see you, I would definitely give you a kiss. They are pillows, I promise. But that's Tony Fred. He requested me from Tony Page. But
but you're right. You're always right about that money came a little bit late.
And for the ones that you like with me, let me tell y'all what I use my money on. So I have a 12-year-old niece, which everybody pretty much, if you followed the podcast, for her 12th birthday, she got cancer. Literally 3 days after we celebrated her birthday, she was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma stage 2A. So we finished up the chemo and everything, and now she's doing radiation. My mom and my niece is at Homestead. So I had to pay for a hotel for 29 days. I took all that money and I put it on that hotel.
Wow.
So
which you utilize the money for something that was helpful.
Yeah. All my bills was caught up. I was blessed and fortunate enough to be one of those ones that none of my bills lapsed through any of this. I stayed on top of everything. So When that money came to me, that was a blessing. And I put it on my niece. Every dime. Nothing went on her little sister. Everything went on her.
Well,
like you said,
I used mine. I thought I had used mine wisely, but I guess I got duped. I bought a car with mine because I was just like, I was tired of riding the bus, tired of riding lifts, because Lyft was costing the same thing as a car payment every month, because I would have to catch that many lifts to go places, the grocery store, to go here, go there, and so I had to do all of that stuff. I had to do all of that. So I bought a car, you know, bought it for somebody who wasn't reputable. Didn't know that, but next time I will know. But at least I did something sensible. I didn't just go out and spend it on a bunch of stuff that makes no sense. I said, let me go and get me a cash car so I have no payments and I'm good. And that's what I did with my stimulus, because I wanted to do something sensible.
Something just came up on you from
Miss Melody said, yes, my baby did. I love you, TeAma. Oh. So I was looking at this article on NBC News, right? It says stimulus checks that don't get used right away are still economic. Oh, hold on. Alma said, I agree with that 100%. My first I had to use to keep us afloat. Now that I'm working again, I could use it to help him. There are still some families that are still out of jobs and need the money. So I found this article on NBC News, and the article is saying this. I'm just going to read a little short tidbit if that's okay.
Uh-huh.
In short term, stimulus money put in savings or used to pay down debt may not give an immediate boost to the economy, but households that have more savings and less debt are in a better position to spend on a consistent basis going forward. Then they continue to say, the sweeping nature of the direct stimulus payments is its greatest benefit because it provides a baseline of financial stability for families who might not otherwise meet the criteria for, let's say, unemployment insurance or food stamps without financially struggling as a result of the pandemic. So I just want to share that with y'all.
That was beautiful. Like I said, for me, you know, if we're gonna help the economy, then our government have to stop penny pinching and give people some money that is going to directly change and affect their living.
They cuffing.
Yeah, because they don't understand that little $1,400. It's good, thank God for it. But the little $1,400 is not. It's not stimulating the economy, because you can spend $1,200 in one day. Shoot, in a couple of hours.
I need a good $400 more to go with that for my mortgage. $500.
I was gonna say, especially if your mortgage or your rent is anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500.
It's gone. Yes, it's gone. And then you're back. Then you're back in the same rut again, because it did not boost you. It's just coddling the people.
Right, because like with my situation with the car, all it did was help me get it. Now it's been in the wreck and it's been impounded. So now what do? I don't have money to go and get it fixed. So what did that do but just get me the car? I couldn't do nothing else.
But you chose to get that car at the end of the. Why y'all shaking y'all heads at me? Shit, at the end of the day, okay, let me just put a disclaimer. If you have tissue paper feelings, this is not the show for you. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a realist, and no offense to you, Don Allen, but Mello, put this outside up. When you make purchases like that, you have to like calculate in the maintenance and different things that could go wrong with the car. You got to have money for that. So I probably, if I was you, I probably wouldn't have got the car. I probably would have paid some of my bills up and continued to save for the car with the money I would have put on bills later. But that's just me. I'm not saying nothing wrong with what you did. I'm just saying that's probably what I would have done. I'm just thinking about the maintenance of the car, the title tag, and all that stuff. The shit break down. You got to go pay to get it fixed. Oil changes, tune-ups, tires. It's a lot that go with a car.
To add to what Legacy was saying earlier, now we talked about the stimulus. Let's go as far as unemployment. I know people right now that are choosing unemployment rather than employment.
Let me help.
Let me jump.
Some of them get unemployment than what they was getting paid. My cousin,
let me tell you. Go ahead.
Legacy had a story that he told me the other night. Legacy, share that story with
you work at McDonald's and they saying that you can't be there and you get $300 plus the $600. That's $900 every 2 weeks. Who wouldn't? Bitch, I got corona all in my throat. What the fuck you mean? Listen. See, I should have been working for some of the white folks for this party. I messed up.
You talking about how when you talk about the story, I was telling you about how the people that was in the government, their family started complaining about people getting unemployment, making more money than them that's going to work.
No, you had told me a story about somebody that you know offering somebody a job and they weigh the pros and cons.
So listen, these two people that I know, they're close family to me. And my brother that's next to me contacted me and he was like, hey bro, my boss is hiring up here right now. Can you reach out to such and such and such and such and tell them to just come up to the job and they're going to hire them right now on the spot. So I reached out to them. And each one of the individuals told me, and I do understand why they said that, because in Georgia, especially in the city where I grew up at, these people really believe in minimum wage pay. They really do believe in paying people $7.35 an hour. This is what they believe in paying. And I can understand a person not want to go to work and work a 40-hour week and barely make $300, if that. Compared to I've already worked and unemployment is paying me $200 from the state, and I get an additional $300 from the federal government every week. So that when they weighed their pros and cons, it said to them that why would I go and apply for a job where I'm gonna barely be making $300 a week when I can sit home and make $550 a week for work that I've already done and just sit home. So if you're doing an average, and Georgia gets paid every week, so you talk about $550, that's $1,100, that's $2,200 a month for doing what we're doing now, which is sitting on our ass.
Wait, unemployment is $550 a week?
Let me tell y'all, I just
hold on.
The link. I just sent my third oldest brother the link to come on here, because he has a printout that he just got 2 days ago from what they giving him in unemployment. I was like, damn, I should have been working for
the thing is with me, Savage, one in the state of Florida, it depends on how much you made when you work. So if you work full time and you put in these hours and da, you can make anywhere from $250 a week as what the state pays you, and then the federal government comes in on top of that and is dropping $300 on that every week that you get unemployment. Like,
I'm going to get fired tomorrow.
But we're in the state of Florida. So in the state
you might really want to go.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you this, because I drew unemployment since I've been in this pandemic. And like TeAma was saying, that when it first happened, it overflowed the United States of America to where they didn't have a system big enough to prepare for all of those call-ins and all of those applications. So the system crashed. So when I got laid off in March, at that time, that's right when the pandemic happened. So when I got laid off in March, they were giving out the $600 federal bonus money. So I got the full benefit. So, but when I got laid off, I didn't get into the unemployment until July. So from March to July, all I was doing was just claiming weeks. They hadn't even approved me.
Did they give you your back permit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So by the time I got approved from March to July, they owed me almost $9,000 in federal $600 payment, and they owed me about another $4,000 for the state. And they gave me everything in one large lump sum because they had to back up and give me from the very first day that I applied. So
let me hold some. You got
I
it.
was just about to say that.
Let me
You beat me to it. You beat me to it.
Just like baseball.
So you talk about, and then after that, they're giving people extensions. They went from, but this is the crazy thing. When they was giving out the $600 a week federal bonus money, there were so many people who were still getting paid, who was working, that found out that people were actually making more money being unemployed than they were making going to work. That they started complaining to the constituents. They started complaining to the senators of their areas, to their governors and things, to where that's when Donald Trump and the congressional parties had to go back in and revise it. So it went from $600 a week to $300 a week because people were mad who were still working, and that they can't. You had people who had teenagers who got laid off from jobs who living in the house with them, who was making more money on unemployment than their mom and daddy was making going to work. So a lot of people were mad, and I can just talk about one of my sons. I know my sons balled out in Georgia to where, they was receiving, you come out being 19 years old, just graduated high school, and you got down there $12,000 saved in your bank account, all from being unemployed.
Chilling.
So my thing is, unemployment has helped a lot of people, but there's still millions of people who have never gotten through yet, like TeAma said, who haven't been accepted or approved for their very first unemployment back from last March. I was just watching the other day, there was a lady, the only way she ended up getting her unemployment from last March was she had to actually bring the news and make a complaint to the news, Channel 12 News, and they did an interview on her. And she called the unemployment people the same way she was telling them, and the news people actually heard the unemployment people tell her the same thing. And they aired it. And once it aired, now the head person over the unemployment thing decides to make sure he sends somebody down to see what's going on with this woman's case. And then she ended up, after that aired, about a week and a half later, she got all of her money from March of last year up until February of this year. So I can just imagine
Blessings.
if she had. I can just imagine if she had. Oh shit!
That's my
Now just imagine that.
Yeah.
So just imagine she got all the $600 to that land out. She had to get all of that. Then for however many months when they revived it, and then gave her $300, she had to get all of that. And right now they revived it. Once they did the package for the update for the stimulus check, they revived it again. And now people are going to be able to get unemployment with the $300 again from March 14th to September 21st. So the money is there. I just think that we have to understand that with this money, this is not just spending money. This is money to put up to prepare for whatever storm is coming after all these people. Because there is going to be a time when they tell us, ain't no more money. We're broke. The country, the economy is broke. We cannot help anymore. So I hope people buying all these large ass TVs and eating lobsters and stuff when they know they use to eat crawdads. I hope you get ready for the big scoop of soup that's going in your bowl with some molded bread, because it's gonna be over with.
Pretty much. And just for my haters out there, when y'all just saw that person, know that wasn't wig. Carry on. I be happy to make sure we clear that I put on camera.
Okay.
It ain't nobody's business who on your background.
Not at all.
But your friend was waving at you.
Period.
I had my head down. I didn't look.
Right.
Hey.
But yeah, it's money that should have been put up, but hey, some of us is spend it because we thought we was, some folks spend it because you think you're doing the right thing, No.
I'm not saying buying a car was wrong. No, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
I'm saying for people who are doing things with their money, like going to clubs,
stupid stuff. Yeah.
Going to shopping, going on shopping sprees. You eat bologna and ham, and you out here buying steaks and ribs.
And lobsters and crabs and things, and you eat bologna and mayonnaise every day. But today you want to buy some.
I ain't gonna call no names, but I know a lady.
The way your crib set up with your maid that come clean up over there, we ain't talking to you.
I know a lady. She got her $1,200.
Exactly.
And she went straight to the casino and came back broke. Ain't no way. Now I like to gamble. There's no way I could gamble away that money.
Not at all.
Knowing it was given to us to help us out. Right. I'm gonna say I think that eventually we have to pay the government back all this money.
You think so?
Yes. But let me show you a prime example. Let me show you a prime example how we paid some of it back already. Remember right before Christmas or right after Christmas?
What happened?
Remember it's an echo, right? Don't gotta mute your mic. Remember when the lottery went from September of 2020 up until right before Christmas. It went almost like 3 or 4 months where nobody hit the lottery. The Mega Million made it to like almost $2 billion or $1.7 billion. If they can pay us out of $1 billion for 4 months, nobody hit the lottery, and it got up to $1 billion and something dollars. That means that in order for it to get that big, that means the generation of money, the generation of wealth had to be excessively more higher of people throwing money in a pot trying to hit the lottery. They generated like $2.7 trillion to pay out $1 billion. That money, the money that we're spending or the money that we got to pay back is going to be due. Like it's going to come back like that. That's how they was able to give us. That's how they was able to give more money. If the lottery is nothing but the numbers. So if you're running, all they did was run numbers and gave people a hope that they can hit this big lottery, and only one person hit that lottery. But the government generated $2.5 trillion out of that. That's how they got some of that money back.
I don't know how it worked, but I want to win it. I don't know how that worked. I don't know the logistics, but one day I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah, me too. I just feel like it's a game, and the money that they're giving us, they know that this is all they have to do to keep people satisfied. I mean, we're gonna rain a little bit on you, but we're gonna hide piles of it behind us.
They just dangling the carrot. I call it dangling the carrot. They're just dangling the carrot, and we like,
Hey,
so you really think there's going to come some sort of way that we're going to have to pay it back?
Like it sometime.
I do believe it's going to come back and bite us.
I think some kind of way is going to come back and bite us because right now, the government really, I don't think they have that much money to be giving away.
They don't. They're probably borrowing from other countries and we don't know about it, making quiet deals.
Yep.
But I wonder how we get so broke when we make our own money. American dollars are made here, so you can I don't buy half of the shit that I'm told.
I can't.
Conspiracy theorists.
Exactly. I be like, bitch, if you got a print shop the way you can make this money, you can fix these damn problems. I don't want to hear none of that.
Overnight.
But this is my thing. I think our government had when this thing started, it should have been easily said that right now, due to this pandemic, you're not gonna have to pay electricity bills. You're not gonna have to pay for water bills. Everything, just like TeAma, I think what TeAma said that, by the time they got some of this money, they were so much in debt, having to pay back pay rent, having to pay light bills, having to have to pay water bills. Those are the necessities that you need to live. But far as if the cable company decided that they wanted to turn that off, then that was cool. But even internet wasn't able to be turned off because they made it some kind of way that if your kid was in school, that your kid can get free internet when the pandemic first happened in your home because they had to go virtual. Our government could have easily passed a law real quick just to say there won't be any electrical bills, any water bills, or anything until we get this under control. But if you notice, once they noticed that the economy, because remember they wanted everybody to stay home, but once they noticed that everybody's money stopped circulating in our economy, they started taking the hinges off of where, you can go to work, but you need to go straight home for work. You can go to the grocery store, but I need you to go straight home after that. You don't need to be in the street. See, when big business get mad and they notice that the money is not circulating, they don't give a damn about the people, but I need this money to continue to circulate.
Mm-hmm. The governor of my stupid governor of the state I live in, he just was like, we're going back to 100%. Like, really, dude? So, and then he's removing the mask mandate. So you mean to tell me that you're even though Texas is one of the leading states where coronavirus is, you're telling me that you telling folk that they can wear a mask, but it's not required anymore. And then you want every club, every bar, every honky tonk, every place here, because this is Texas, so they got honky tonks. You want every honky tonk, everybody to open up 100%, with all these people infecting and aiding everybody, because everybody ain't got that doggone Vaseline. And so you got all these people infecting everybody, and now everybody getting sick. And now the numbers are going up again because big business is in your pocket and big business is in your hand. Big business got their hand in your pocket. Well, no, you got your hand in their pocket. Excuse me, the other way around. You got your hand in big business pocket, and they giving you good money. So you're putting your whole state in danger because you so worried about the Texas economy. Now you got people walking around with no mask on, and guess what? Because we're in Texas, it's now legal. You don't have to. But I tell you one thing, everywhere I go, I am masked up.
What I wanted to see happen, I wanted to see them tell the whole world, in 2 weeks, we are shutting everything down for 2 weeks. If everybody stayed in their house for 2 weeks, this COVID will disappear. But they're too focused on losing money in the economy. And that's the issue. This could have been ended if Trump would have said, in 2 weeks, we shutting down everything for 2 weeks. If you had on the first day when they shut it down, by day 14 and we come out, it'll be gone. That's just my opinion. Nobody listen to me. Trump don't listen.
Well, in Singapore, over there in China, I think when one of the places where it first started, those people did exactly what you said. They shut the whole country down, the whole countryside down. You couldn't even leave your house. They would bring food to you, not order food, but food to get you through for those 2 weeks. Fruits, vegetables, things of that nature. Because a lot of those countries don't eat the food that we eat. They eat a lot of noodles and things, rice and stuff, so they stay stocked on that. So in 2 weeks of them doing that, they ran whatever type of vaccine spray that they had throughout the whole area. In 2 weeks, they were done with the coronavirus. The United States is the only country right now that has more coronavirus cases than anybody in the world. Now, how do Africa and these small countries who don't have as much technology, certain parts of Africa that does not have that much technology, that some people still live, in the boondocks and in the jungle life, these people are not being exterminated. These people are not being exterminated from the COVID. These people are thriving and still living.
So, like you said about Africa, here it is. My country, where I come from, where I was born, is a small, poor country. Jamaica is a very small, poor country. And COVID didn't even touch Jamaica. Because why? They did just like China. They did just like Japan. As soon as that thing came out, they shut the whole country down. You don't come out your house. You don't leave. You stay in. For just like you said, they did, but they didn't do it for 2 weeks. They did it for 3 weeks. And after 3 weeks, there were no cases, no nothing. So how is it a small little poor country where some people still got outhouses, and some people still got goats and stuff running around outside their house, cannot be affected by corona? But here we are a rich nation, and yet we got touched real good. I mean, we ain't just get touched, we got slapped. I lost 5 family members to corona. So how is it that happened, but you got little small countries that didn't even get touched? It didn't affect them.
That's crazy.
But as far as the unemployment, I think unemployment has been great but this is the crazy thing about the unemployment. And it's always our people. Even though, I'm going to say this, it always seems to be our people because they are the ones that they talk about when it comes to certain things. But I understand because it's called survival. People are going to survive. People are going to find a way to survive. And it just so happened that we are the smartest people on the planet. And we find loopholes and ways to survive. You know, black people and brown people are more like the roaches of the world. We don't really die, we multiply. And what happens is we find glitches in everything that the government come up with. Now you got people who is able to file unemployment in 3 and 4 and 5 different states with one person. The person can take me and file me in the state of Florida and get unemployment in Florida. They can take my same name, social security number, and get me unemployment out of Texas. Then take it and I got unemployment coming out of Texas and get me unemployment coming out of Georgia. There's so many glitches in how they do the unemployment that people are doubling and tripling up on this money, and it's hard to make. If I live in Florida and I can attest to me filing unemployment in Florida, but I ain't filed no unemployment in Texas, and I ain't filed no unemployment in Utah, but I turn around and get the money. You can't do anything to me about it anyway because you can't prove that I did it. So they are also losing money that can benefit people because people have learned how to beat the system to draw more money from the unemployment system. So a lot of people that's working right now that they get unemployment they're working under the table and drawing unemployment right now.
But like Tori, you know, my spouse wasn't you know, during that time of the corona when it first hit, because the restaurant was closed. So, you know, he was not considered an essential worker. He tried to get unemployment for those months because he was out of work for like 3 or 4 months. And for those months, because of the fact that they were so backed up, he was never able to get he never heard anything back from it. He never heard an approval or disapproval. He had to go through, set up the account, did the whole spiel. And by the time
fall behind within those months, did you guys actually financially fall behind?
No, because you know I still get my you know my disability, and he still gets his pension from the Army. So we were still good as far as, you know, because when we pay our rent, our light and our water's paid. We have what they call all bills paid. When you pay your rent, your lights and your water is paid. So it's one big, you know, one big bill. So yeah, on top of each other. So you don't have all them different bills. We don't have to pay a light bill. We don't have to pay a water bill. We pay one. So between
y'all blessed.
Yeah, between his pension and my disability, we were able to make it for those 4 months. Because the only other bills we had was our internet and our phone bills. And that was really it. So we were able to make it.
The thing is also, Donella, for those months that he applied, had Tori kept applying, had Tori kept going about claiming his weeks.
No, he stopped after a couple weeks. Yeah.
Right. So had he kept claiming those weeks, and even after he would have filed employment again, they would have had to give him back pay for all of those weeks anyway because he was unemployed until this point. So, but the thing that I want people to understand about this unemployment thing is the system is made to where it is done this way to allow people to give up. If you give up, then that's money that they don't have to pay, and they can tell you right out you didn't claim all these weeks.
I told him that. I told him you gave up. I told him you gave up too easy. He's like, well, I don't feel bad. Ain't nobody got back with me. Ain't nobody said nothing to me. So I'm just gonna stop because I'm doing all this for nothing, and I feel like I'm doing it for nothing. I was like, no, you got to keep reporting. You got to keep calling. You got to keep. I was like, you got to remember, you have a nation full of people that are unemployed, so they not just go get to you right away.
Let me tell you, you got to work the system. I'm gonna give it a quick little example. So I'm waiting on my taxes, right? They ain't here yet. I filed in February. We in freaking April. You call the IRS phone number, it gives you a message, no matter what time of day you call, stating that The call volume is high. You can't speak to nobody. So I went on their website. I called their international number. You got to manipulate the system. I called their international number. Then press the button and said, do you owe taxes? Are you trying to make a payment arrangement? I pressed that button because somebody coming to that phone to get their money. They say, hi. I said, can you help me with my taxes? This is the collection department. Oh, baby, I know. Now transfer me to somebody that's going to help me.
That's right.
Period.
Because they got this system set up to where now there is really nobody working in the IRS building. Everybody is pretty much working from home.
Right.
And they have shut the system down to where you can really call and talk to someone like you normally can, or to walk into the IRS building. The only way you're going to get in touch with one of the people is to do just what Savage just said, which is to pretend that you are making a call to pay them their money. Somebody's picking up that phone. And at that time, once you get that phone, you cannot deny me the information or to connect me to the person that needs to help me with this situation. But that's the same way with unemployment does. If you don't get on the phone with unemployment at 7:59, your day could be long. Tony, how long did you have to wait one time when you called to speak to somebody on unemployment?
3 hours.
You ain't got nothing else to do anyway. You unemployed. You ain't got nothing to do but sit there and wait. That's what they think. Listen, I was so slick with them IRS people when the man said, let me transfer you. I said, before you transfer me, give me the direct number. And he gave me a new number that's not published on their website.
One time I had to, when it comes to my disability, I had to call because I had changed bank accounts. And so I was trying to catch that check because I had to change my bank account because somebody had compromised my bank account. And so I was trying to catch that check to let them know, hey, can you send me a paper check until this new account kicks in? Baby, I sat on that phone for 5 hours and I waited. I put it on speakerphone and I sat there for 5 hours. Because on the first of the month, I want that check. I need my check. I need my coins. I sat there for 5 hours waiting.
See, that's when the bougie me. I can't do it. I be able to get it.
But just me having to fight from March to July to eventually get that check I got, it was worth it. So I tell anybody, anything worth having is worth fighting for. So as long as I can continually make my weekly claims, and eventually, because I'm not going to give up on it, you're going to have to give me mine. Because I'm going to claim every week what's due to me. So when I finally get the right person to do what I need them to do, you're going to have to unearth all of that. And I'm okay with the wait because guess what? I done been paid before. So I know how to make it.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. If I had to wait 8 hours on the phone for somebody for a check, I would take them out of the check, divided by how many hours on the phone, and that's how much I'm about to make per hour for being on this phone with y'all. If I got to put a movie on and put the phone on speaker, we finna get this money.
That's right. Finna get it.
Yeah.
But I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got nothing to do.
I'm going to hang up after 1 hour.
Because see, I want my coins.
I'm going to hold on.
I remember watching this post one time. And it was a cartoon post, and it was a man, 2 men that were like digging up on the ground trying to get the diamonds. And this is what I put in my mind about my money. And I remember the dude he just had one more hit to knock down, and all the diamonds was right there in front of him. He got tired of digging and turned around and walked away. The dude that was below him kept digging, and all the damn diamonds fell to him. So I'm just determined that because once something is mine, And if I done made 1 weekly claim, I done made 5 weekly claims, and I'm still surviving. I ain't going without food. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna finish this out over the damn if it get to week 33. When that go through, all that money gonna be mine.
Yeah, watch
this is a little random.
And look, and once you got it, I got it. So boom, win-win.
This is a little random, but that's how I do it at the casino. Like one time I hit for 11 grand, and I was in that bitch for like 8 hours, and I did the math. I said I just made $1,300 an hour for 8 hours. That's how I break down my casino time. Like, is it worth it? Was it really worth me being in here all night? Hell yeah. $1,300 an hour. Let's do this again.
Let's go.
You ready, boo?
Oh,
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm
You
already
have to do something. You have to do something.
Hold on. Them people told me I made a mistake on my taxes, so I have to wait 10 weeks. The first week started in March, so I got about 4 more weeks to go. When the 4 weeks come, or if a payday come that's real good, we can go. Yes, we can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just
Hold on.
I was so mad. What happened was I forgot. You know how when they send the stimulus checks out, and if you, let's say you got a kid, but they only sent you enough for you or not for your kid, I thought that I had only received money for myself. So I put down on there that I didn't get the other six for my child. But apparently, when I went back to my account and checked, that I was talking to them on the phone, I did get that money for my daughter. So that pushed me back another 4 weeks. But that's okay, because it's coming. I ain't worried about it. They gonna fix it. They gonna send that check out.
Just to let y'all know how much money she got. Because you didn't notice another 14 hit your account. You know your bank account got all the money. Just so you know.
No, this was for the 600. This was for the 600. No, I didn't. This was for the 600. Don't listen to her.
Just
I'm a teacher. We don't make no money. I work paycheck to paycheck. We don't make no money.
You know you got the money. If you don't know 600 to 1400 hit your account, you got all the money.
Be quiet. Anybody got no money.
And on that note,
The Shepherd's Heart AME Church of Royal Palm Beach. Contemporary worship for this present age. At the Shepherd's Heart, we're centered on Christ, focused on family, and united in love. We are a come-as-you-are church. No dress code, no judgment, no kidding. The Shepherd's Heart AME Church, where the pastor is yours truly, Reverend Liam South. We're an out-of-the-box ministry. Come, break out of the box with us.
Just-in-time accessories definitely have the bling and everything in between. TeAma Copeland is your independent paparazzi agent. Join her live online Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join her on Facebook at TeAma Sweetness Copeland, or her fan page, Just-in-Time Accessories, or you can find her on YouTube at TheAnthonyBrownShow. That once again is Just-in-Time Accessories. Everything is only $5. Nickel and lead-free jewelry. TeAma Copeland, independent paparazzi agent. Just-in-Time Accessories definitely have the bling and everything in between. Check her out. Exotic Oil Masters. Our quality has no competition. Top quality grade A fragrance oils. You can contact Anthony or Junior at 828-471-OILS or 828-705-OILS. Or you can go to the website at www.exoticoilmasters.com. Our quality has no competition. Exotic Oil Masters. Check us out. Exotic Oil Masters.
But did y'all
I
see my hand
read your comment.
on that commercial though? Yes, Julia. Yes.
Finally.
He guilted me. He guilted me into it. So I finally made the commercial.
And let me tell y'all,
guilty.
just so y'all know, I know damn one of y'all didn't have Julia's approval. I just want y'all.
That's Donnell's making. Because when he asked me to send him the pictures, I didn't send him Junior picture.
Let me. I know for a fact my bestie did not sign off on that. But
Ooh, did I do something wrong?
No.
He was
you didn't have the pictures I sent you. You went and found your own pictures.
No.
So that's fine.
No, the exotic oil masters pictures you sent me. You sent me those. Tony, you sent them to me in Messenger.
Don't get in trouble by yourself.
Anyway, if you guys are just tuning in, again, this is the Anthony Brown Show. Welcome to this episode we call the A.T.L. This is our halfway point, and just remember, hit that subscribe button, like, and comment. Please subscribe, like, and comment. We're on our road to 5,000 subscribers. We really appreciate it. So make sure you hit that subscribe. And again, I'm Anthony Brown. I'm the A.T.L. Show and the Anthony Brown Show. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And ladies, when we get to 5,000, since Mr. Legacy been putting that body to work, he gonna give us a striptease show. When we get to 5,000.
Oh Lord, I don't want to go blind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dark lightning.
Oh, look at him gone. Y'all seen him trying to put his muscles up right quick, like.
Exactly. We're gonna go off that body.
Okay.
He gonna wear one of them mini t-shirts, them type t-shirts, where you can see his man bosoms.
Legacy, because you always team. So if we get to 5,000, them clothes gotta come off. You gotta shake what your mama gave you.
Hey, I'm gonna be old school with it too. Ooh, ooh. Go Legacy. Ooh, ooh.
I'm gonna be throwing my dollar.
Okay.
Look, y'all got Legacy blessing.
Legacy. You better look at that body. Legacy.
I'm working on it.
Look, now you done put 2 arms up. Y'all see that? He was like, yeah, you trying to headphone show us their muscles on the slide.
Y'all call that?
A little taste, a little bit.
Okay.
Y'all crazy.
Hey, Mel said Chester.
Hello, I'm gonna be up there talking about take it out. Hey.
Y'all crazy. Oh shit.
I just want to also remind everybody that it's $2 Tuesday. So if you want to support the channel, by all means, you can send $2 to Cash App on $2 Tuesdays. We have $2 Tuesday and $5 Fridays. So you can send $2 to Cash App, and that's the Cash App scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And we greatly appreciate it because it costs to do what we're doing and to bring this wonderful show to y'all. Because remember, according to Legacy, this is the blueprint.
Yeah.
We are blueprint.
It ain't
Tony, that's what I put. That's what I put on the new commercial. I said the A.T.L. show is the blueprint. That's what I put on the new commercial. I did.
They're not ready.
They're not ready for that.
Also, Don Allen Low Page, he has a GoFundMe account for a missionary vehicle. So, good cause. Go show some support.
Thank you. Thank you, TeAma.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Get them coins.
Tony, put his face across the screen.
He didn't send it to us, I don't think. He sent it to you, Tony?
No.
I sent you the link. I thought I sent you the link.
No, you can do better than that. You right here right now. Tell him right now.
All right. Well, I have started a GoFundMe because I do travel when it comes to ministry, and I go different places. And I guess you heard I bought a car. Bought it I thought it was a reputable person. It was non-reputable, and basically they sold me junk. And so it has prohibited some of my travels and traveling when it comes to ministry. So you can just find me on GoFundMe. You can go on my page, Don Allen Lowe, DonAllen, and I'm right there. It's right there on my page. They said the name of it is Help Apostle Lowe Get a Ministry Travel Vehicle. Okay, my goal is $1,600, but whatever you can give, every little bit helps. Okay. Thank you so very much. Thank you for giving me an opportunity.
Donnell, did you look into the lemon law for taxes? You got to look into that lemon law.
It wasn't a lemon. It got in an accident.
Yeah. It wasn't a lemon that got in an accident. This car was working. So, but it was. But I found out what Tori told me later on was I think the tire did blow up. So that was that's what caused the accident.
Well, I'm glad everybody okay.
Yeah.
Yes, God.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Yeah, okay. I just saw the link, but the link is long as crap. Let me see.
That's why I told him to do it.
See how long the link is?
Oh, Jesus.
But you gotta copy and screenshot that.
Yeah. If anybody want to donate to Apostle Don Lowe, just screenshot that because Jesus Christ.
Put his Cash App name. That's a little easier.
Amen.
Yeah, that might be a little easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cash App name might be a bit better because everybody put type the alphabet, all 26 letters of the alphabet 3 times in a row because that's all I saw just now.
That's all you can see. That's all you can see. That's
Look so funny. Work for me.
Okay.
There you go. I changed it.
Fully put together.
Changed it?
You guys.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, so I'll get ready to change it.
Yeah, any little bit helps. Somebody, I'm at $50 so far. So since I posted, so that's good.
Apostle D. Okay, yeah, Apostle D. Lowe.
I'm at $50 already. I'm excited.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was reading today.
Huh?
Yeah, I was reading today that they're already talking about.
Reading, you read? I couldn't help it. Okay, go ahead.
They were talking about now they're working on giving out a fourth stimulus check.
Well, somebody sent Cash App and somebody sent $28 through there, so $50 in total. So, yes, thank y'all so much. It's a blessing. I'll stop sharing. There we go.
But I just don't think it's just gonna continue to help us. I mean, if you're gonna give out some money, give everybody $10,000.
Oh,
He thought about when you said, do I read?
I said, do something.
Yeah.
You don't want no smoke. No smoke.
Hey, your tag team better can't do much over there now. With her pregnant self, she ain't gonna be able to help you now.
Help.
She ain't gonna be able to help
No
you.
smoke, no smoke. Mellow, don't want it. No smoke, no smoke.
There she goes. We got the A.T.L credit price.
Okay. I want to remind everybody, definitely tune in on Friday. So we have the A.T.L show. We're here on Tuesdays and as well as Fridays. So definitely tune in. And then we started something new. I don't know how long we're going to do it. We're just playing with it right now. But on Sundays, we're doing Smash or Pass. And this Sunday just passed. Make sure you follow the channel, the Anthony Brown Show, and see what we did Sunday past. We did a Smash and Pass where all the pictures that was posted was female pictures. So we had these 2 young ladies, Legacy and a few other guys on the show acting a plum fool.
We
Sunday.
had
It was a lot of fun. It was
We had
so that was Sunday just passed. This Sunday coming Y'all in for a treat. Because all the pictures that we're going to show are going to be the nice, sexy men. And the whole cast, the whole entire cast is going to be just women. And I got some.
Yeah, because I'm not coming. I'm not coming.
Because he chicken.
I have a ton.
But I want to be on. I want to be there.
I have about let me finish. I have about 9 women that's going to be on the show, and 2 of which have been on the show already, so they're returning. But the show is going to be off the chain. It is going to be off the chain. So if you ever seen the young ladies that's wild and crazy in our comments, Ruth is going to be here. Miss Cece's
that's my dog. That's my dog.
Miss Cece bring Valerie with her.
Vanya's gonna be here.
Vanya's gonna be here. Miss Ghetto Barbie. Miss Vanya's gonna be here. Artavius.
Miss Anthony.
Artavius was on last week.
Anthony's gonna be here.
His wife is gonna be here. Miss Kiki. Afrony's gonna be here. T Savage is gonna be here. TeAma's gonna be here. That's 7.
Alma's gonna be there.
Who? Alma.
Is she gonna get mad if I sing this song? Kiki, do you love me? I can't help it. I'm just going Kiki. Yeah, clap, clap.
Somebody take her batteries out. Somebody take out her batteries.
Please.
Make sure. I don't care what you're doing, what you got planned, what you got on your calendar. Erase it. But Sunday, y'all have to be in the house. Be right here on the Anthony Brown Show this Sunday.
You can't come.
I can't come.
I know you lying telling Miss Mel she can't come.
Well, actually, TeAma, you said Miss Cece mom. Well, I had invited Miss Cece mom to come, but guess what? Miss Cece hit me up today on WhatsApp, and she said, Anthony, she said, if my mom is there, I'm not going to wild out like I can.
Exactly. When your mom this. Y'all
so my mom can't come.
Remember, I was ducking like
Yeah. Cece said, mom got to stay home so she can wild out and be herself.
Honey.
Yeah.
You notice I ain't say nail cuss word all night because I know.
Well, listen, I'm gonna be wilding out from the comments like I was Sunday. Because I was wilding out from them comments, but.
And then on top of that, the following Sunday after that Sunday, I may have a surprise for y'all, a surprise type of setup for Smash and Pass. I haven't told it.
Legacy won't be there.
Legacy gonna be in the audience like, what the hell? I already know it.
Guaranteed, Legacy won't
the only
be
person
there.
I told was TeAma. So
Lord.
I got you, Legacy. You ain't gonna be there.
I'm not. You see how you did it?
That's in my Bernie Mac voice. You won't be there.
So this Sunday, everybody, all the viewers, make sure you tune in Sunday to the Anthony Brown Show at 9 p.m. to see the Smash or Pass all-female panel. The following Sunday is going to be a surprise Smash or Pass. I'm not going to tell you yet, and you'll see the advertisement. So make sure you hit subscribe and the bell so you'll see the notifications.
Y'all, I'm not even allowed on there, but I will be in the audience.
Yes, the A.T.L show. The entire members of the A.T.L show, I'm going to make y'all the moderators so y'all monitor what's going on in the chat system while I'm monitoring the engineering part here, and let the ladies do their thing. How's that? So the men will be the moderators, and I'll be the engineer, and the ladies are going to be on here showing out Sunday coming.
Next Sunday.
But if you insist on being that Legacy, you could be there.
I didn't insist on nothing. He just said that I'm going to be there.
Hey, look, remember I jumped in front of you and said you won't be there. That's all I'm gonna give you.
I actually want to be there, but you're not allowing me to be on there. I want to be there.
Janella can take my place.
Right, but
Janella can take my place.
Woman panel, but you know I know how to. You know I'm good at judging beefcake.
Legacy didn't have a place, so he can't take your place because he didn't have a place. It's all woman panel.
There you go, Cole.
Legacy, are you locking yourself in for 2 weeks Sunday?
Hell no.
You gotta go in. But I gave you the benefit of the doubt. You don't want to be there.
I'm telling you, I'm not being there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be on the panel. I'm not gonna be on the show. I'm not doing nothing.
You gonna be in the
Are you
comments.
having a temper tantrum right now? I'm not gonna be on the show. I'm not gonna do nothing.
Y'all give him his juice box. Y'all give him his juice box and let him go to timeout. Now, stop it. Give him his juice box and let him go to timeout.
Okay, you gonna stand in the corner, mister.
I'll go.
5 minutes. 5 minutes in timeout. You remember, I used to be a preschool teacher. 5 minutes. Timeout.
Miller say he having surgery. Is he serious?
Fellow,
Oh, he's not serious. Okay.
Nowhere in the facilities. I'm under anesthesia.
Right now, I don't know nothing about it.
But no,
I don't know nothing.
I'm definitely gonna be in because I'm gonna be watching.
The one he's talking about in 2 weeks gonna be one of the most watched shows we have.
I want to be on it. I want to be on it.
You can't be on that one. You don't fit the category.
You don't fit the category, my love. You don't fit. I don't fit. Legacy don't fit. But if you're willing to switch it up, we'll let you on. So what you want?
I might lose the category. I might fit.
I know what it is now.
I know your whole body. You don't qualify.
How do I not qualify? I'm done early.
I want to know what this is. No, we're not stopping anything. We want to know what it is. I'm doing some background texting. Nicole, check your phone.
Like TeAma said, it's gonna be the most watched show ever.
Ever.
You got some drink. You got some queens coming on.
And let me see. You know, my mind is always twisting and turning. You know, we start here at 9 o'clock. My day started at 12 noon. So sometimes when I'm asleep or at work, I'm still the wheels are turning.
Wait a minute. So you said TeAma and me don't fit the category for that Sunday?
Nope.
Hold on. Let's get right back to the topic. We'll get back to the after show and the after show. But anyway, I just want the viewers to know, tune in Sunday, all women cast. Tune in this Friday for the A.T.L show. And then the following Sunday for a show that's going to be out of this world. But anyway, back to the topic of today. Stimulus and unemployment. You guys and ladies have anything else you want to further say about this topic?
No, I've made my position clear.
Because let me tell you, they could have did nothing.
Right.
That's so true. They could have actually did absolutely nothing or did that one round. Mm-hmm. They did something. But
was the something enough?
And all the back stuff, that still ain't gonna cover some people.
But was the something enough?
For me, and I'm just speaking for me, people, it was an absolute total blessing.
Okay.
Because I was not behind. But for someone that is behind tremendously, it was a help, but it still didn't get them above water.
I agree.
Still in that sunken place.
I know some people in some countries, Legacy got a twin. But some people in some countries, they're giving out a monthly check.
Yes, that's the only way it can help us if it's given out in a stipend of a monthly check to where, okay, we're going to shoot out $1,000 a month to help regenerate the economy. But by the time they giving it out and getting it approved by Congress and the Senate, it's taking 2 and 3 and 4 months. And by that time, like TeAma and Savage said, and even Don Allen said, that money come in, all it does is take away a month, maybe a month and a half, When if you gave this out monthly like you do food stamps, stop giving out food stamps and just give out that $1,000 stipend a month, and it will help stimulate the economy and it will help save lives. Because just food stamps are good, but if you're saying you feel like you're giving away too much, then cut away the food stamps and just give $1,000 stipend to everybody every month, and then it will change.
Because
they only give you the food stamps because they can keep more of a record as to where the money goes.
With that money.
They can keep more of a record as to where that money goes. That's why they put it on the food stamps. Because they don't know where it's going.
But if they come and tell you how you can do it, all you have to do is the same way that they do. You say, okay, we're gonna give away $1,000 a month to every American citizen that's here. Okay. Instead of just giving out cash, give out debit wise, like you do the same way. If you got food stamp cards, it's not going to be food stamps anymore. We're just going to put the stipend check on the food stamp card like cash, and they can monitorize that money and the use of money the way you can't go and swipe and take out $200 and $400, but you can't go and take $300 and $400 off of the ATM. This money has to be, it has to be shown what this money is being used for. Lights, water, gas bill.
Gas in your car.
It's a better way that they could do it, but they haven't thought of it.
Well, you know, in Canada, they give out $1,200 a month in Canada.
They sure do.
They give out $1,200 a month in Canada.
The problem is not the amount that they gave out. It was how deep the people were in debt.
Yes.
So, if you want to help these people, the first thing you should have did was got with every company that is a necessity.
And cut it off.
Meaning, no, you don't cut it off because that company cannot afford to take that hit to not get that money. So basically, those companies have someone that's employed. You just don't have lights. It's people that's actually working there to make sure the lights is functioning when stuff go out, to know that the lights are out. So if the government was to say, you know what, we're going to take $1 trillion, we're paying off all the debt from this. From now, we're going to pay off all the debt that's owed for everybody in the United States. Then they decided to give a portion of the money to the people, say, if they need little odds and ends that they couldn't afford. Then you done fully pulled me all the way up out the hole, and you done put me on a level ground. But long as that ain't leveled, it ain't gonna make no sense no matter how you chop it up.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Pretty much. So they just gotta find a better way. This way, yeah, you gonna be able to breathe for a second, but that money goes so quick.
But TeAma, let me ask you this. How is it going to hurt? How is it going to hurt the individuals who are already billionaires and trillionaires to have to go a year with the government saying, look, we're not turning out the lights in nobody's house. We're not turning off water in nobody's house for a year. For 1 year, y'all are going to have to sacrifice that people are going to draw electricity, people are going to have water. If the government decides that that's what they're going to do and they put a clamp on it to where nobody has to pay, then that right there alone would have helped stimulate the economy because nobody had to worry about paying lights or water. So the money that they would be, the money that they would be bringing in.
In 1 year, you will say 1 billionaire. If you let's say we go up to the FP&L company, there's so many people that is working at this company to where we actually have lights. To where if a storm comes, the power go down, that billionaire got to pay these workers that's at his company. He would be the one that's taking a hit, and the government takes nothing.
But guess what? Yes, they will take it because he wouldn't take a hit. He wouldn't take a hit, TeAma, because all they're going to do is get him up in the tail. He still can pay, but at the end of the year, it's called a tax write-off. So where now he don't have to pay any penalties and taxes because he done already paid people for work that he didn't even get paid for. So at the end of the year, they can write it off as a tax note. And he don't have to pay taxes for that year.
In the state of Florida alone, do you know how many people live here? In the state of Florida alone.
No.
And one year will be over $1 trillion just in light bill.
That's based off of something. That's based off. I'm trying to tell you, it's based off of a grid. That is based off of a grid. The government controls the grid. Not no one person controls the light bill grid. And if the government decides that they want to shut down and make a blackout, they can do that. And they can make a brownout.
They can't do that here in Texas because you know Texas is the only state that's on its own grid.
Exactly.
We are on our own grid because you remember time back they were talking about Texas was talking about becoming its own country. So what they did was they separated off the grid. So when we have blackouts, like y'all can have power and we got blackouts because we got a smaller grid and it can't handle like during
that's why that cold weather that came to y'all down there hurt y'all so bad because y'all didn't have a backup system because y'all own y'all own water grid and y'all own y'all own power grid.
Right. We're not on the national grid. We're on a whole nother grid.
They would never do that. You would never get these folks to take a hit on themselves for somebody else.
I agree with you, but we were just talking hypothetically of how they could do it because guess what the government told them? You're not evicting nobody and we're not turning off lights and water. But what they did was allow them to accumulate a back pay bill that the government has a portion of it to pay back. That's what they did. But right now, nobody owns, who really owns FPL? Do you know who owns FPL?
I know we don't.
Other than that, that's a good answer. But it's just crazy, and until they do something like what Donald said or like TeAma said about the monthly stipend that comes in and continually resurge and regenerate the homes and the economy and the people, all they're gonna do is continually just give out little crumbs of stimulus checks until they done took all the money and we're here left with nothing. So that's crazy. And like I say, they need to be able to monitor how that money is being spent. You should not be able to go to Walmart and spend that money that comes in a monthly stipend on a 30,000-inch flat screen, and now you still looking for food stamps. It shouldn't be possible.
Only thing I can promise you is, as long as this country is ran by man, we're going to have a whole bunch of mischief. Until God decides he's going to come over and take over, we're always going to be in some type of crisis, no matter what it is.
I agree.
Look, you listen. Actually, TeAma, and I'm not getting biblical, but you walking all through Revelations right now. So
I'm telling you,
walk. You walking heavy. You walking through the book. You're walking through the book.
When I tell you, I done cut off so many people with knowing I got a son coming in this world, honey. You lucky if I pick up my phone to call you. I gives no damn. My son got a mama and a grandma. Those two, he guaranteed he's straight.
And a daddy.
Okay, and a daddy.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Okay, Mr.
And a go. What about chopped freaking liver?
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's crazy.
And he got an uncle in Texas that when he come from Texas gonna bring him gifts and spoil him. Okay, I'm chopped liver.
Yeah, Tony, he taking up for the Browns. I'm
just glad I'm a better thing than we just did because I'm like, damn, we can't go do that.
Honey.
But y'all don't get y'all. That's why I tell you, Tony. I tell you all the time. Father's Day ain't shit because don't know. She don't even think about the man, the husband that's over there in the room next to her. She said the mama and the grandmama.
Legacy. We get forgotten. Father's Day is a secondary thought. That we get forgotten.
Baby was my mama baby.
We do.
My baby daddy said that's your mama baby. So Bill, Melanie say, damn right, that's my baby. Ooh, Mom Tony made me cuss. So don't come. I didn't say that. The father.
Blame it on the rain.
Yeah. Don't come for me. I didn't say that. The father himself did. So I'm just going with what I was told. My mama is the daddy. Okay. Works for me. Again, it's guaranteed titties. Works for me.
What?
Guaranteed titties. Every baby will leave me for Anya. Every baby. I leave me for Anya.
You so stupid.
Y'all crazy.
I mean, they are pretty soft. I gotta tell you.
Where I be right here.
Listen, I lay on my own titties. Okay, how you lay on your own titties? It's possible. I lay on my own titties. They soft.
Soft as pillows. Yes.
Good old pillow. Just
legs look like what
go
the
to sleep
hell?
right there, comfortable.
Didn't you want to bike up for the man that gave my baby to my mama? Who team you on though?
Side note.
Now y'all said just so y'all know.
Tony, can I make this side note shout out? Hey, those who watch the Chill Zone A.T.L, the Chill Zone radio, I'll be back totally up and running. Give me a week, and I'll be back up and running.
What's today? Oh no, you have your ass up and running tomorrow. If you on here now, you on that tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Carry on.
Yes, ma'am. I'll see y'all tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And he was
so
fun me.
Yes, ma'am.
I guess she told you.
She did. All I said was yes, ma'am. I'm done. I'll see y'all tomorrow night.
Now, Ma, you should be in the comments letting him have it.
Should be.
Because you in the hotel, you ain't got nothing to do. You go look at his junk. You tip to the guys, and he letting you know he ain't got no reason why he ain't going to be on there for you tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I'm snitching.
You is. If I can get my mic to work tonight, it'll work tomorrow. So.
My mama down in Durham and Homestead, bored to death, y'all.
Okay.
So Homestead, Texas?
Huh?
So Homestead, Texas?
No, Miami.
Okay.
For my niece radiation. But the first hotel we got, I ain't gonna tell y'all, the hotel had rats, mice, and roaches. So Boo Boo Kitty checked out immediately. Hey, Boo Boo Kitty was like, "Oh, tried it."
Okay.
Find her somewhere way better, but she good now.
Yeah, how about this then, TeAma? How about this? Since you ran your mouth and you forced me to be on tomorrow night, how about you be my co-host tomorrow? Now,
me and
back
all
that
this
up.
Nothing to do.
Back that up.
We ain't got nothing to do.
Nah.
You guys hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. Are we finished with the stimulus conversation?
Yes.
Stay on because I'm gonna talk to y'all right after the show. Hold on. On that note, I just want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. And again, don't forget to tune in to the A.T.L show, the Anthony Brown Show, on Friday, Sunday, and the following Sunday. Yes,
and Friday, you guys will get a sneak peek of the nursery.
Well, I would like to say thank you to everybody that came out tonight, supported the A.T.L show. But I also want to let people out here hating on the A.T.L show know that after the TeAma Herice legacy, we are the blueprint. And we coming for you. You can't get rid of us.
Coming for the head. That part.
We are the blueprint, baby.
That part.
21, baby. 21. We are the blueprint.
That
Don't get them, Thomas.
My nigga too for the goat, these other niggas basic.
Say what? No nigga wrist a silver chain around his neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we taking over with the A.T.L show.
My nigga too for the goat, these other niggas basic.
Say what? No nigga wrist a silver chain around his neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we taking over with the A.T.L show.